Hi there, Jeff Fletcher back for game 2 of my first Zendikar Rise draft. Weird experience, just the server like rando kicked me, wouldn't let me back in, then gave me a bunch more stuff as if I hadn't played the set before. Don't quite know what to think about that, but whatever. I think I'm going to keep this because I've got the 2 land creatures and I can make green off the Stonework Pack Beast, so in short it doesn't suck. I'll put the Malakir Rebirth down straight as a creature since the Black Bloom Rogue actually overperformed me last time. I was playing up against a Crabber deck. Hopefully can do the same again. I seem to be assembling my party at quite good rate here, and the Pack Beasts have helped. My Reanimate card that brought back a party member and something else was just plain stupid last time. Absolutely ridiculous. I want to rabbit bite this guy. No, I'll trade in. I think I'm still going to play bold, like, even though he'll trade. I think having, like, multiple Jiraga Visionaries seems really nice to me. It's just a free creature that I can commit and never have to worry about. Just send this in. And it's really good when you kind of, like, start clipping a few more land than you wanted. Okay, he could have killed it all the time, but he didn't. I like that. Got the snake. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be annoying for my boys, so I'm just going to kick this and kill it and carry on my beat down. Given that it's something that I can't rabbit bite, and there's a whole load of things that I probably can rabbit bite, so let's just keep swinging. Oh, that's got a flash. That's quite nice. It gets a mill on, which probably mainly helps me, and then he trades me. Okay. I'm more than happy to trade a card that actually has a card draw on it. That seems really fine. I am starting to draw a few too many lands here, but it's fine. We'll bite his little guy, I think. We don't have any super sick cards in the graveyard yet for this thwart, so we'll just go with the bite now. Might get 2 for 1 here if he has no removal, but that's fine. Well, it's like not fine, but I don't think it hurts that much, given that I've already got like quite a bit of value on him. And I'm about to get more. And the dancer hopefully set up the Sword the Grave. What's that that fell in the yard? The Hagra Mauling. Okay. Doesn't help me. Oh Jesus, this card's pretty brutal as I understand. Oh, this card's fucking ridiculous. I mean, he's probably just going to get Jiraga Visionary and draw the card, right? But that's still real good. Yeah, I remember seeing this on the spoiler. This thing is freaking dumb. I can cast this now and get like a Menacer and no longer the card draw. What I'm gonna do is hang fire. I'm gonna probably try and trade here, like just put the double on this guy. There's that ridiculous zombie that was in Modern Horizons that was really broken in that set. And this is basically that same thing, or a very similar card. It's just freaking brutal. I mean, if I get dub removed here, we'll see. He's gonna at the very least kill my 2 guys, but I can bear that. Thank God. I mean, he might be running toward the grave as well, in which case, but, you know, I have to do what I can. That is dumb. just going to pick up both the visionaries here. We have a bit of a reload card-wise. That could have been worse. It's interesting that that card has flash. That's kind of nice. Right, I definitely will try and trade off with the Death Toucher now. I'm pretty keen for that. Draw 2, this is draw 3. So he can kick and draw a bunch, that's kind of cute. Hit for 1, we'll just swing with the boys. Give him his choice. Yeah, you can take the pick of the litter when it comes to those. And we'll get the Veteran Adventurer and another Visionary. Well, I really have drawn a lot of land, but given that we've drawn an absolute fuck ton of cards, it still hurt, to be honest. It still has hurt. Oh god, what's this? When? Wow, this card's freaking ridiculous. So for 4 mana you get a Drake anyway, and then it just Drakey Drakes everywhere. At least you can control the wizard. So Vigilance. This card isn't as good as I thought. I thought it was like instant speed. The problem is I do have cards that trample, but I just don't have them here. Fuck it, all I can really do is just get stuck in. There's just nothing else for it. Gotta try and kill my opponent. They could double block here, but I didn't really care about that, so I imagine they'll just throw some singles maybe, or even a chump, I don't know. Okay. I'd definitely be fine with that block. Oh, they do want a double after all. Sure. Man, that not being an instance hurt me quite a bit. This is diabolical. Oh, sorry, it's a kicked spell, so I just thought that said spell, but it is a kicked spell, but it's still pretty rude. I think I'm going to struggle now. Yeah, there it is. Where were you all my life, Turn Timber Aesthetic? Yeah, I've got no choice but to send my team at him. I really hope that I can get rid of this Death Toucher, but I can't. Now he's got a kill spell. This is an instant speed, but it's something I need to bear in mind. If he draws into many more kick spells, I'm just going to die. He's got more flyers. I might just die anyway, but... Right. What are we doing with you? Oh, so we can get a Menace Land. Alright. Will the Menace Land kill him? I think this is a win. No, it's not. He can instant speed kill it. That's annoying. Or, ho ho ho, do this. Does this do anything? Yeah, I think it might. Alright, right, let's do this then. So let's go... Swing the opponent. What's best here? I actually think Draw the Visionary is the best because it's immediately larger.
We will never stand down.
God damn it, I'm shit at drawing cards. God, I mean, there's a lot of choices around that. I could have made the land and then forced them to basically target it. Might have been a thing. Alright. Not sure what they're doing here. It's probably going to be extremely bad for me, I would think. Ha ha ha, no, it's bad for them. Alright, resolve it. And now you can't make a block anymore, dude, so this is going to work out bad for you. Yes! Wow. I'm surprised they ended up winning that. I feel like their deck was maybe more focused than mine, although it was hard to tell. I drew so many lands so fast. That's one thing I really wanted to overwhelm them with threats while I had that advantage that I generated in the early, and the reason I didn't is because I just drew land after land. There seems to be a problem exiting games because fucking Hasbro. They thought that you won't ever want to enter exit games. Oh yeah, there we go, for sure. It's got something. I don't know what's going to be the ultimate thing here, whether they're going to pull things from your inventory, but it seems to want to give me some stuff. Let's just see where we're at time-wise. That I kind of already got. I think that was coming up, like when I first opened after this expansion was launched. And I don't know whether they didn't give me enough of it in the first place, and maybe that's where they're trying to give me more now, whether they're still fixing it. I know there's a problem where they gave away the wrong set with the egg initially, and now they're giving the right set. I don't know whether I've kept those cards, whether those cards are gone, or what's happened, whether they've pulled those off my account as well, like the rollback they did where they gave out the avatars wrong. I honestly don't know how hard giving away stuff is, why it's so hard to give away the right stuff, since surely it's just telling, like putting the right digital objects on the list rather than the wrong ones. And that, I don't even know. Like, it just seems like if you can write a list, you can probably give people the right things, but they can't write a list, so oh well. Right, I'll just show you how this boring part works. Yeah. Probably gonna have to close it like this. That's fine, we don't actually need that. Um, just gonna have to manually close. Yeah, I've got fuck tons of video games on my desktop. Probably should tidy them up. Kinda can't be fucked, so that's the way it is. And now we're trying to get back in this end. Now, last time when I did this, I actually cut the video, but I just can't be bothered to make a absolute shed load of individual videos. And for posterity, and not to mention Hasbro's embarrassment, let's just show what nonsense is happening. So it kind of waits again, and then last time it gave me a new egg and then started to try and give me stuff, but I couldn't really see what it was giving me. Oh no, it's kind of worked now, so maybe that stuff I was supposed to get given, they just hadn't. Let's go into another game and do what we actually came here to do, which is play some Magic. So I've won 2 games and lost 0 games, so that's a good start to me getting towards winning 7. I'm usually pretty sharp in these early drafts in the format when people haven't got an idea, so I really like playing formats early and grinding myself to Mythic. I mean, maybe I will. Done it a couple times before. Oh, I'm winning these dice rolls nicely. These cards are showing up for me. So, yeah, we'll keep this. I really like these cards. They just, they make the choice of keeping hands look a lot easier, knowing that, I don't want to use this as a land, but if the need arises, I can just go ahead. And especially when I've got multiple decent 5-drops, or like my card draw 4-drops, then just knowing that I can choose to hit them is real nice. I think I might go in that direction again. Yeah, I'm just gonna send in, see if we get killed or not, and play this as a... It's a little bit rough giving up a removal, but we've got one, and I'd rather hit these 5 drops on time, because I think, this has a lot, this has a wall of text. Deals damage to a player. That player creates 0/1 colors. Right, so it keeps handing me these guys, and they can't block, and then eventually I die. Okay. That does seem legit. I'm gonna Rabid Bite now. So that's gonna like pick away at me though. That's actually on the token. It's not on this card. Maybe that was a mistake then. I should have left the bite further. But it seems like I'll get to throw a block soon enough anyway. Most likely. Let's play this. So I've got 2 creatures in my party, but I still can't quite play this. This isn't a party creature or anything. I'm not going to attack. I mean, the good thing is, like, these guys are just great all-rounders. Big stats, handy 3 life, good against fires, good against evasion, punch pretty hard. They're like, you know, I think having 3 or 4 of these is just legit. And they're obviously great with this. I really would like some of my 3/2s, so target creature... Tap target creatures, control the mills 2 cards. Creatures other than tap tricks, next and tap draw a card. Okay. Sure, man. Oh, so I lost the Thwart the Grave and a Malakir Rebirth, so unfortunately, Thwart the Grave, which I always want to draw. I'm just going to be blocking with... Oh, this can't block. I see. Okay. I forgot this, so this can't even block, it's just going to sit here forever. Ah, alright. So I did do the right thing, but I just can't block. That's a pretty interesting card. Is that a rare? I think it is. So we can just kill this, which I probably will go ahead and do, given that other stuff's not happening, and I want to spend my mana. In old Magic, I definitely just hold my removal spells, but I have another one, and I think that new Magic is so tempo-based, it's pretty important to use mana when you can use it, and I really don't like that I've not been picking that up. This is going to tick me down, but my Ascetics will tick me back up, my Thwart the Grave will get me one and tick me back up. This has haste. Okay, that's a thing. Now I'm pretty worried. I really wanted to just see how much this costs. Okay, so this is a 6-drop. That makes sense. I can play this for a card. Oh, that's what I want to kill it with. Do I give it the possibility of blocking with 2 pack beasts? I think I do. I think I'm fine to trade them both for it. I'd prefer to trade this elf, obviously, but if it comes down to it, I don't want to die. I want to start playing Turn Timber Ascetics because I live to do that rather than just dying to this. Alright. So, commit to lose my party? Maybe worse. Okay, worse. So trade my boys for that spell there and then take another damage. Alright. Creatures he controls have haste. That's pretty decent. Again, I really wish I had more mana. I think the best thing that I can do here is play this, and this is an instant, so yeah, I'm gonna hold. That's an interesting one. So it's basically like a team buffer with a couple abilities. Wow, wow, wow. So he's just kicking it for 5 damage on me. Okay, that's the thing that happened. So at the moment we're going to have to actually Deadly Alliance this Goblin Construct token. To not die, which is a smart move. I like the whole not dying thing, it's pretty sick. Let's gain a bit of life. Okay, so we might turn this around. Obviously, a hasty flyer from my opponent will just dick me right over, and there's not a lot I can do. It's that. Okay, so that's not it yet. I'm just looking at my creatures to see what I can bring back. Probably a Visionary and one of these Turn Timber aesthetics when they trade. Fuck, is my opponent only going to play Flying Dickheads that have haste? Okay, and massive dickheads. This seems brutal. Haste flying. Why did this get a boost? Whenever you cast an instant or wizard spell. Holy fucking shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can like not die again, which is good. Yeah, I think what I want to do is send in my ascetics. So I'm going to have to hope my opponent rips a land next turn, I think. That's the only reasonable thing to do. Beautiful. Okay. So now my Thwart the Grave will enable an ascetic and a visionary. Which, if my opponent just plays normally for a turn, is going to be good enough. So let's try that. We've got a visionary. Alright, so if my opponent hits like a land here, we might actually just get over the line. Of course, if they hit like wizard spells, it's going to be horrid. It's been an interesting game. These wizards seem to offer a very interesting set of things. That looks pretty bad for me. The fact they've got 2 mana now to play some kind of horror show spell. Oh, they seem to not kick it. Oh, I think they fucked up and didn't kick it, which was a mistake. They're probably going to kill me anyway, I would think. Since all they need now is one more instant or sorcery, but at least it's a momentary reprieve. Yeah, sure. I mean, dead is dead, mate. Like, you don't need to fucking doss around. Cool, so, like, my opponent drew the exact opposite of what I needed them to draw. And that's fine, I guess. Well, that fucking sucks, but it is what it is. We got close, though, even with my opponent having really strong draws. And me not quite understanding that goblin. It was, wow, the haste creature was just so strong. And of course we drew the Death Toucher like a turn late. I think the same bullshit's going to happen again. Because apparently they just... why? Just another why, honestly. Why? Wizards, you dumbasses. Right, I will end there because I'm going to have some tea. So, well, thanks for watching, and I'll catch